Hey guys, it's Rojo Inc. and today I'm going to be doing a video that's a little bit different. I've done music tutorials in the past, but this is going to be another music tutorial, and as you can tell from the title, it's a beginner's guide on how to record music. Now, the one difference about this is it's actually going to be a series, so we're going to be covering a ton of different things such as hardware, which is going to be this video. We're also going to be going into software, and then a little bit of editing, mixing, and also when it comes to the finished product, uploading it as a music video, which is also going to be another episode. So like if you're going to be uploading to YouTube, so a music video, or if you're going to be publishing your music to like Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, and other platforms. But in this video, like I said, we're going to be talking about hardware. So the main things that we have, and I know some of these are going to be pretty redundant, but a microphone, that's really important if you're going to be recording. So I'm going to be giving all of you some examples of microphones that I would recommend. Also, another thing is going to be your instrument or your voice if you're a vocalist, which again is self-explanatory, but just want to make sure that everyone has all these things ready for when it comes to recording. That way you don't fall behind on schedule if you're trying to put out a schedule. Also, I would highly recommend getting some earphones. You don't need to get like great headphones like this, but you can just go ahead and get some simple like earphones, like Apple earphones or Samsung Bluetooth earphones if your laptop or computer supports Bluetooth capabilities. But yeah, so the first thing, microphones. There are different microphones that you could go into. Obviously, you could use basic things, but I would highly suggest staying away from your laptop or your webcam's microphone. The reason why is because these pick up a lot of surround sound. What I mean is not like great quality sound. I mean the sound that is surrounding the microphone itself. It's capturing the sound from all different angles. So if there's like a fan going on behind you, it's going to capture that. If there's a little bit of noise outside, it's going to capture that. It's going to capture all these different things, and you want to try to avoid it so you could try to make the most professional or great sounding track as possible. So, speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and recommend some microphones. So some good starter microphones that I would recommend. One of them is the Blue Yeti. It's by the company Blue. I'll go ahead and I'm actually gonna switch on over to a different like screen capture. Okay, I'll be showing you guys like these microphones in Amazon. All right, so here we are in Amazon, the website that's pretty much carrying everything. Most people are gonna be ordering from here. So let me just go ahead and move my keyboard because I have it set behind my MIDI keyboard. But yeah, so the first thing, like I said, we're going to be looking into microphones. So if you just go ahead and search up microphones, a bunch are going to come up. But what we want to is we want to get cardioid microphones. And as you can see, the second and third options, the Audio-Technica AT2020 cardioid and also the Blue Yeti USB microphone are some of the top options. And I'm currently using the Audio-Technica AT2020, but I'll go ahead and get into that a bit later. So if you want a budget microphone, the Blue Yeti USB microphone is my primary option. And you could see it's more expensive than the Audio-Technica, but I'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, we have the Blue Yeti. We have it in different colors. So this is the blackout color. There's also in silver. I guess they even have it in blue. I didn't even know that. But yeah, go ahead and just get the one that you want. But yeah, okay, they even got like a streamer bundle. But yeah, so I would highly suggest the Blue Yeti. This is actually the microphone I started off on. I had the silver microphone. So go ahead and look into it. I think it's a great microphone, great for starting off. It won't give you the best sound, obviously, but it's definitely a good budget microphone. If we take a look in back, you can see there's two knobs. One of them is called the gain knob, and what gain does, it just adjusts the amount of sound it'll capture. So if you raise the gain, it'll start capturing more sound. So it could start capturing pretty much like if your computer's fans are running, if there's a fan going on. So I would say try to adjust it into a way that it'll capture your voice just fine, but it won't capture other sounds, so you could get the best quality for your recordings. And then the second knob at the bottom is just, I'm looking at the left side of the microphone. So the second knob is actually the settings knob. So this microphone has different settings. It has cardioid, I think, binaural. I can't remember what it's called, but it captures from the front and the back, so that's good for like podcasts or interviews. There's also the omnisound, so that'll capture from all angles because it has different microphones inside. So adjusting the settings will activate and deactivate some microphones. So it's definitely a good starter microphone. All right, so now we're gonna be going into a little bit more expensive. So the Audio-Technica AT2020 is an amazing microphone. It's the one I currently use, and I absolutely love it. I recorded the Coco video, which I think is the best video that I've recorded when it comes to trumpet playing. The Coco video and the Incredibles videos. I feel like those had some really great sound quality, and it's all thanks to this microphone. So the Audio-Technica AT2020, it's an amazing microphone. I was actually thinking about getting the white version, but it was sold out. I think this just looks incredible. So in the future, I might be getting, if there's like another Audio-Technica, maybe if like the AT4040 has it in white, then I'll definitely go ahead and purchase that one. But yeah, so the Audio-Technica AT2020, I said that the Blue Yeti was a budget microphone, but why is this not as much budget? It's cheaper, right? It is, but the thing is, it works off of XLR. So you can see the little cable here at the bottom. And also, you might be able to see the cable here coming out of my microphone. And XLR connects to an audio interface. So in order to get this to work, because also some microphones, such as this one, require what's called phantom power. So you need an external box to go ahead, connect it, and get the sound to work, to get it to turn on in the first place. So we're going to have to look into audio interfaces. All right, so looking at audio interfaces, you could tell there's a ton, a bunch. Which one are you going to choose? Now, it depends what you're going for. If you're recording for an entire band and you have different microphones, then you're going to need something that's a bit more expensive. But if you're just going to be going with a simple audio interface, you have one single microphone like I use, and all you really need is just to record from that one microphone, and then go with something that's much cheaper. So a good budget is the Behringer Black one-channel UM2 Euphoria. So the reason why, you can tell, it's only $30, which is a great thing. So you could go ahead, insert your microphone here where it says mic/line 1, instrument 1 if you have a guitar or something and you need to plug it in, direct monitor, which means you'll be able to hear everything in real time, and you could also connect some studio headphones. What I mean by studio is it uses the big jack, not the little 3.5 millimeter that goes into like headphone jacks. So it has that. Then at the top, it's also got some different knobs. So you can see mic/line gain 1. So again, going back to gain, it's just how much sound it captures. Then your instrument gain and your output, meaning how loud you're going to hear everything from the headphones you have connected to the Behringer. So another option that's a little bit more expensive, but it's the one I use, is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. This is the second generation. I think I have the first generation, but it should be just the same, might even be a little bit better. So as you can see, the Scarlett Solo has your microphone input. It also has the little button that says 48 volts. This is the phantom power that I was talking about, which is used to power your microphone. Then you have the gain knobs right in the front. You have your instrument jack. You can switch between line and instrument. So I think it's just which one it's recording. And then you have your monitor. You have direct monitor on and direct monitor off. So I could currently hear what I'm saying because I just turned on my direct monitor, so I could hear everything I'm saying. But now I turned it off, and it also has the headphone jack in here as well, and your monitor, so you could just bring up the volume, bring it down, and it gives you some nice little light indications. So if it's green, it means it's picking up audio just fine, and if it turns red, then it means it's a little bit too high and you should probably bring the gain down by a bit. So those two were just some pretty basic audio interfaces that you can get. Obviously, you could go with some more expensive ones like the Focusrite 2i2, which has more inputs, also just all of these different ones. But honestly, if you're just getting started, I would just recommend either the Behringer or the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Alright, so now we got to talk about headsets. Like I said, you can use your headphones like from your phone. So hold up, let me just bring mine out. So you can use headphones. Sadly, I can't use these because it uses a lightning jack. RIP iPhone headphone jack. But yeah, if you have headphones or earphones that have the headphone jack, you can go ahead and plug that into the analog of your computer and you could hear just fine. However, if you are going to purchase a cardioid XLR phantom power microphone and you're gonna purchase the audio interface, if you have money to spare, I'm not trying to say go all out and purchase everything, but if you have money to spare, I'd suggest getting headphones that could plug into your phantom power box. So I'm gonna be a little bit biased on this because I haven't tried different you can say like studio or music production headphones. So this is going to be a little bit biased because before I would just use gaming headphones. So I would suggest the Audio-Technica ATH M50X professional studio monitor headphones. Now you could choose different colors, I believe. Yeah, you could go with black, blue, white, or black. Again, I was going to go with the white headphones because I just think white like peripherals look really clean as long as you keep them clean. Like my keyboard that I got looks really nice. I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. We'll see how long that lasts. It's already starting to get a little bit dirty, but I might give it a pretty deep cleaning later on. But yeah, so these headphones are insane. The reason why I say that is because I just took them off and I could hear everything else. But when I put them on, its noise canceling features are incredible. Everything gets lowered down by a lot. If you're listening to music, you will probably only hear the music and barely anything from outside because the noise canceling features on this headset or headphones are incredible. I would highly recommend them. I know 150 may be a lot of money for some people. I knew I had to save up in order to purchase these three things, and I actually only got it because I had leftover financial aid from my college tuition last year. Thanks to financial aid and scholarships, I was able to purchase this. But if you don't, like I said, you can just use your iPhone or Samsung headphones or just earphones that you've purchased on your own. Those are perfectly good options, and in the future you can go ahead and upgrade. That's what I did. For the beginning, when I would just be on my computer listening to music or whatever, I would literally just hear from the speakers itself. Then later on I went ahead, I had earphones, I would use those. Then later in the future I got a gaming headset. Then I'm at where I'm at now. I got this. So yeah. Now also the last thing of hardware, well, two more things. This is the most important thing that is going to connect everything together. Your computer. You need a computer that can be able to record. But the reason why I say computer is because you can use a phone. You could just use the webcam on your phone, and like the camera app. You can use that. But if you want to go serious about this, I'd highly recommend using a computer. We're going to get a bit more into software and how to use your computer to record in the next video. But also, if you are going to be adding presets, like for example, backing tracks, backing instruments, you can go ahead and purchase a MIDI keyboard. You don't have to. Again, you could do all of it by hand, just inputting notes, which again we'll get into in the next software, the next video. But if you want to be more fast about everything, you can go ahead and get a MIDI keyboard. It doesn't even need to be a full-size keyboard. It could just be a 25K keyboard. I know Alesis has the V25. I started out with that. I think it was like $90 or $80. So if you have some money to spare, I would recommend getting a MIDI keyboard. That's only if you're going to be adding like backing tracks, backing instruments to make your covers and tracks sound better. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for this video. I know it was sort of a long video. If you did enjoy this video and if you're excited for part 2, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and as always, please make sure to become a color guys. Until next time, I'm Roho Inc, and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.